Hola and welcome back to our A1 vocabulary course in Spanish. And today we have a new topic. Today we are already in lesson number 8. So if you didn't see the other lessons, please check them out. But today we will talk about important things in the city and how to give directions. Okay, so we combine this and we can do this because we will learn 25 useful sentences. No? And please watch the whole video because sometimes I have some great comments on a sentence. So you learn even more deeper. Okay, so but let's get started. You are here to learn something. So here's our first sentence of today. Where is the post office? And in Spanish we say, ¿Dónde está la oficina de correos? ¿Dónde está la oficina de correos? Every time I give a little time that you can say it by yourself. And here quite important, ¿dónde está? Where is? No? Keep this in mind. Keep this in mind. ¿Dónde está? So useful. Next one. Excuse me, is there a bank nearby? Perdone, ¿hay un banco cerca? Perdone, ¿hay un banco cerca? Perdone, it's the imperative in a formal way, okay? If it's informal, you could say perdona, no? Okay, in Spanish you can use both, that's fine, okay. And you see the question mark upside down, no, introduces when the question actually starts, okay? First we have perdone and then the question. Okay, next one. Go straight down the street. Sigue recto por esta calle. Sigue recto por esta calle. Sigue comes from the verb seguir and is the imperative for the informal way. No, sigue recto. No, just go. Or follow. It's actually follow. Seguir is to follow. Turn right at the corner. Gira a la derecha en la esquina. Gira a la derecha en la esquina. Gira, imperative of girar. Next one. Turn left after the traffic light. Tuerce a la izquierda después del semáforo. Tuerce a la izquierda después del semáforo. Tuerce it's another word for girar, no? So you could also say tuerce or gira. No, I think it's a little bit easier to say gira. Next one. The museum is next to the park. El museo está al lado del parque. El museo está al lado del parque. The pharmacy is between the cinema and the hotel. Long sentence, let's see. La farmacia está entre el cine y el hotel. La farmacia está entre el cine y el hotel. Okay, next one. Cross the square and walk 100 meters. Cruza la plaza y camina 100 metros. Cruza la plaza y camina 100 metros. Cruza de cruzar, imperativo. Camina de caminar, imperative. How do I get to the train station? ¿Cómo llego a la estación de tren? ¿Cómo llego a la estación de tren? Next one. I take the subway to go downtown. I take the subway to go downtown. And in Spanish, tomo el metro para ir al centro. Tomo el metro para ir al centro. Tomo de tomar. How far away is the hospital? ¿A qué distancia está el hospital? ¿A qué distancia está el hospital? It is 10 minutes away on foot. Está a 10 minutos a pie. Está a 10 minutos a pie. ¿No? A pie, no? On foot, it's in Spanish a pie. Where can I buy a ticket? ¿Dónde puedo comprar un billete? ¿Dónde puedo comprar un billete? Puedo, I can, no? Quite important, just remember, I can, puedo. And like in English, the verbs are together. Puedo comprar, can buy. Okay. The bus stop is there. La parada de autobús está ahí. La parada de autobús está ahí. And some funny thing is here in Tenerife, people don't call it autobús, no? They say guagua, la guagua. So sometimes you have some different dialects in Spain and some different words, no? But it's a funny word, guagua, for autobús. Okay, one more. The cathedral is an old building. La catedral es un edificio antiguo. La catedral es un edificio antiguo. Always remember, most of the time we put the adjective after the noun, no? Edificio antiguo, not antiguo edificio. There are many people at the market. Hay mucha gente en el mercado. Hay mucha gente en el mercado. Gente, people, always singular in Spanish. La gente es, okay? No la gente son, la gente es. The city hall is in the main square. El ayuntamiento está en la plaza principal. El ayuntamiento está en la plaza principal. Is it far or near from here? ¿Está lejos o cerca de aquí? ¿Está lejos o cerca de aquí? Get on bus number 5. Sube al autobús número 5. Sube al autobús número 5. That's imperative of subir. Subir, sube. Get off at the next stop. Baja en la próxima parada. Baja en la próxima parada. Bajar, baja. I am looking for an ATM. Busco un cajero automático. Busco un cajero automático. Most of the time it's okay if you just say busco un cajero. Okay? Automático, sí, pero busco un cajero. It's okay. The library is closed on Sundays. La biblioteca está cerrada los domingos. La biblioteca está cerrada los domingos. Parking is free for customers. El parking es gratuito para clientes. El parking es gratuito para clientes. We walk along the main avenue. Paseamos por la avenida principal. Paseamos por la avenida principal. And our last sentence of today is, can you repeat the direction, please? And we say in Spanish, ¿puede repetir la dirección, por favor? ¿Puede repetir la dirección, por favor? And here we have it, no? 20 useful sentences about giving directions and to be in the city. No? I hope you learned something. Maybe you can tell me something about your city, no? In Spanish. Leave it in the comments. Please go to the description of the video because there you find a link where you can study by yourself on Quizlet these 25 sentences. Remember as well, go to my website. I have there even more stuff and I can help you much more and much deeper to learn Spanish and to master language. Even there's a possibility to book a private lesson with me. So that's everything for today. I will see you in our next lesson. Muchas gracias y hasta pronto.